Welcome to the sixth video of the SQL for Beginners lecture series. In the previous video, we saw how to use the select statement to display the dataset and also extract particular columns from it, right? So now we'll see how to use the where statement. So one of the most common tasks when working with data is filtering for records based on some criteria, okay? And that can be achieved by using a where statement, right? So if for example, if you have a customer table and you want the name of customers whose age is greater than 20, so we can do that using a where statement. So let's open Management Studio and see how we can write the where statement and how to use it to filter our data set. Okay, so I have opened Management Studio and I'll show you how to use the where statement. So I have, first of all, let me select this and execute this query, okay, which is select everything from car, and we have everything from the car table. So now suppose I want the year to be 2012, okay. So what do is I write again. In the last video I've shown why you need to use the square brackets, right? Because if you not use that, for example, if you have transmission type, you'll get an error, okay. You can check out the last video to know why we are using these square brackets. Okay, now coming back to this video, I want to select everything from the car where the year is. For example, I want the year to be 2011. So if I try to run this and execute it, I'll see that my year, the data, everything that I get back has year is equal to 2011. See? Okay. So, and also one more important thing is when we are using numbers, we do not use anything. Okay, like we do not use quotes or anything like that. Okay. But for example, if I am suppose I'm writing again, select everything from car, where for example say for example I want the transmission type, okay, transmission type to be equal to, I want it to be manual. Okay, let me check one thing if this will work or not. Yeah, it works, but try to match the uppercase and lower cases, okay, just in case. It's a good practice to match things up. So we'll get back the transmission type to be manual, everything will be manual. But note that because this is a text, we're using quotes, okay. But in the previous case, because this 2011 was a number, we did not use quotes to get back our filtered data, okay. So now we'll see how to use and, or, and in statements. So when do we use the and statement, or how do we use the and statement? Let me select this and I'll paste this and I'll again run this entire thing. So now what I want is, I want the year to be 2011, and also I want the vehicle size to be luxury, for example, okay. So what I do is, where year is equal to 2011, and then I write and I want the vehicle size to be equal to, because it's a text, I'll use quote. And now if I try to run this, I'll get back all the data where the year is 2011 and vehicle size is luxury, okay. So this is, it's a very short, like it has a total of 1 2 3 4, it has a total of, it starts from 1 year, 12 rows. So it's a very small data, but filtered data basically from the entire data set. So this is how you use the and statement. You use the and statement to when you need to meet two conditions, okay, or maybe you can write complex queries with the and statement, but the simplest being like this, like where you have two parameters. Basically you have two conditions which needs to be fulfilled, and the data needs to be retrieved. Okay, and in that case you use AND statement. I want this and that. Okay, in that case we use AND statement. Again, suppose I now let us see how to use the OR statement. So when do we use the OR statement? We use the OR statement when it's like either this or that, either this value or this value, any of these values, if it is equal, give me the data back. Okay, that is something like that. We use OR statement. For example, suppose I want the year again. Suppose I want the year to be equal to 2011. I'm using 2011 because India won the ICC World Cup in the year 2011, just in case. Okay, just in case you were wondering what is this obsession with this year equal to 2011. Yeah, it's a fond memory which I have, and I like revisiting it. Okay. Anyway, select everything from car where year is this 2011, or for example, I want the number of doors equal to say I want the number of doors to be equal to 4. Okay, so if I try to select this and run it, so I'll get everything. My data will contain, okay, see, because we are using an OR statement, it will be either year is equal to 2011 or number of doors is equal to 4. Okay, so where you have number of doors equal to 2, you will know that the year is obviously 2011 because one condition is satisfied. If both the condition fails, then you will not get the data, like that data will be filtered out. Okay, so that is how we use the OR statement. See here, the year is 1992, but corresponding number of doors is 4, which was our condition, given condition. Okay, so now how to use the AND statement. Again, I run this, select everything from car so that I have the entire data set to work with, and then I write where say now for example I want the vehicle size or maybe the vehicle style. Okay, let me stick to vehicle style in, and I give the values which I want back. Okay, for example, I want compact and convertible. I want compact, convertible. Okay, so now if I run this, I'll see that I'll get all the data which has vehicle size either compact or convertible. You won't get anything other than this. Okay, so this is how we use the in statement in where statements. And what else, this I have already shown you how to use the where statement with text. Yeah, there is something called as null values. Null values means when you have no values. Sometimes what happens is because of the entry, maybe because of the data entry, someone misses something, or maybe okay, so those data values are blank and they correspond to null values. Okay, so suppose I want to get back the data where model is null. So if I try to run this and execute, I have no such values where model is null. Okay, so in this data set we do not have null values to be like, because I've gone through the entire data set, and I'll maybe in the later videos maybe we'll come across some data set where there will be null values, and I'll show you how to extract those null values and then either change it with give it some relevant value which adds meaning to the entire data set, or maybe get rid of the entire data values where the corresponding values are null. Okay, I think this is it for the where statement. Along with the we've seen how to use the select statement to get the entire data set, maybe particular columns, and then we also showed how to filter things out using the where statement. We have seen how to use the and, or, and in statements, and then how to work with numbers and textual data. And yeah, for the null values, because our data set do not have any null values, I'll have to like use a different data set to like probably explain or maybe get into more with this understanding handling of null values or replacing null values. Okay, so I think this is it for this video. In the next video we'll see how to use the group by and order by statements. So till then, if you have any doubts or queries, you can ask me in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, that is it for this video, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.